Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about what you should be doing while you're getting your real estate license. If you're getting your real estate license, you're likely in a course, a pre-licensing course for your state. That's going to teach you how to pass the state exam. It's not going to teach you what you should be doing when you actually get your license, when you're an actual real estate agent. These are the things you should be doing while taking that course, because of course you need your license to be able to get into the game of real estate. But what you should be doing to prepare yourself to actually be successful. If you don't have your real estate license yet, or you don't even know how to get there, go check out my last video. I walk you through the 3 steps on how to get your license and everything you need to do. But if you already passed that step and you don't know what you should be doing while you're in that pre-licensing course, I'm going to share with you 3 ways to maximize your time right now. So let's get into it. Number 1, you need to learn the language of real estate. How do you do that? You start consuming more information and more content than they're even providing you in the class. Again, that class information is only preparing you to pass an exam. A lot of that information you're never going to use at all once you get your license. So what information do you need when you get your license so that you can actually have a chance at closing transactions, at helping buyers and helping sellers? It's the language of real estate. It's being able to talk about what's going on in your community. It's being able to actually close a sale. So I'm going to direct you in some YouTube channels and some publications that you should be checking out right now. Don't go leaving this channel. You should definitely subscribe to this channel if you haven't, because I'm going to share a whole bunch of nuggets along your journey. But a couple other good YouTube channels to check out would be Tom Ferry. He's the #1 coach in all of America. He coaches all the top teams. Tom Ferry doesn't pay me to say this. None of these guys pay me to say this, by the way. And he's giving you so much free information over on his YouTube channel. I believe it's Tom Ferry or Tom Ferry Coaching. Also, meet Kevin. He talks a lot about stocks and politics right now, but go to his playlist, Real Estate, and you're going to get a whole bunch of information there as well. Some of the publications you should be reading: Realtor Magazine, The Real Deal if you're in New York City. Those are 2 free options to start learning about real estate, about the residential real estate industry. Another one, this one's a paid for publication, would be Inman.com. This is all the breaking news in the real estate industry. It's going to give you all the different, brokerages are doing this and tips and tricks on marketing. If you can afford Inman, I think it might be maybe $20 or $30 or something like that. Again, there's no affiliate link for any of these places. These are just places that you can go and get some information. The number 2 thing you should be doing to maximize your time while getting your license is start applying for the places you're going to work. Obviously, a salesperson, you have to apply to a brokerage. I'd be recommending you look at teams, okay? Teams are often going to have, the top teams anyways, are going to often have a pre-licensing training opportunity that you can plug into every week. We happen to do that with my team here in Connecticut. And wherever market that you happen to be in, if you look at the top teams in your area, I'm imagining one of them would have an opportunity like this for you. So start applying to places that are going to be able to offer you training right now before you even get your license. You can see how their agents are following up with leads, how their agents interact with clients. Do really whatever they ask you to do. If they ask you to come and sweep the floor in the office, and that gives you the opportunity to listen to how other agents are talking about their deals, do it. Do whatever it takes to learn information from the top producers in your market. You're going to have to start somewhere. That's a great place to start. And finally, the 3rd thing you should be doing to maximize your time is every Saturday and Sunday in your market, you should be visiting open houses. You should have a schedule set. You should know your driving route so that you can get as many in as you possibly can. They typically start around noon and end around 3 or 4. If you're in a warmer client, they might be a little bit earlier and a little bit later. Go see as many open houses as you possibly can, but don't do this as somebody saying, hey, I'm getting my real estate license, because then agents are just going to try to talk you out of it, or they're going to try to recruit you or something like that. Go in there as a consumer. Ask questions as if you are actually interested in buying the house. Start to learn why these homes are priced a certain way. You're going to see at an open house that's priced very well, especially in today's market, that there's a line out the door. There's a lot of people. If it's an overpriced home, you may not see as many people in the open house. You may, in fact, be the only one there. You'll be able to tell, the more open houses you do, what the value of a 4-bedroom house over a 3-bedroom house, or a house with a 2-car garage or a 1-car garage. You'll be able to compare as if you were a buyer, and that's going to naturally give you a little bit more information on the inventory in the market and help you better assist consumers and buyers and sellers when you get your real estate license. When you're setting this tour, I'd encourage you to use all the consumer apps. You should know these apps before you get your license. Realtor.com and Zillow and Redfin and these types of real estate portals online. Finally, the last thing you should be doing, the final last thing, if you can afford it, would be hiring a real estate coach. Again, there's no affiliate link. I don't get any money for saying this. Tom Ferry's not sending me any money, but I'd recommend you looking into the Tom Ferry coaching program. It's a lot of money. It's a big investment. The agents that I know that have done this before they even got their license have always been top producers, have always been successful. Remember, 87, if you watched a video from maybe like 2 or 3 or 10 videos ago, I don't even know. We can click it right there. 87% of people who get their real estate license fail by their 4th year. They turn their license back in. Every great agent today has a coach. I'd encourage, if you can afford it before you even get your license, you're going to be that much ahead of the game. You're going to have better chances of putting somebody into contract in maybe your first 2 weeks instead of your first 2 months. Typically, when you put somebody into contract, you don't even get paid for 45 or 60 days after. So instead of waiting 4, 5, 6 months for your first paycheck, you may only be waiting 2 months if you get yourself a coach and be able to pay off that investment very early on. If you know somebody that's taking this journey, or maybe you've got some friends in your pre-licensing course, share this video with them. Help them out, and I'm sure they'll help you out through your journey. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you do so. I'm going to be giving you a whole bunch of free real estate information throughout your career. Hopefully it's a long one, and I'll see you guys on the next video.